Alright, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, you two people. I am Evia as usual, and we just picked up Shale. Good night, Endless. That was not me going to bed. That was I am recording, and instead of uploading a full 5-hour long stream, I chop it into two at 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, you know what? Do lightning. Yeah. Chipped spirit crystal. Well, let's go full-blown lightning. Heck yeah! I like how Shale's armor is just crystals. Alright, since we're here, have this remarkable green stone for you.
Very nice indeed.
Who does Shale's voice? Geraldine Blecker. Wait, Tim Curry is in this? Wow. I don't find the voice actors. Oh well. Hooray for recruiting Golem. Yes. Ah, let's bounce. Shale of Who's plus 5. Actually, let's take a look at your stuff. Powerful. Yeah, Shale is essentially a monk. Alright, that's 2 DLCs completed. We got one left. That's part of the main game. The other DLCs, Witch Hunt Awakening and Dark Swan Emissary, is not part of this. Chicken! What? Let's reiterate. Shale hates birds. Because they kept pooping on them.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Yeah, shut up. Silver Sword of Mercy. Who would like that? Sorry. Oh, Liliana does. Perfect! Maybe she won't hate me for this now. Sorry. Chat, when I was bringing up the page for Morgan's stuff on the Dragon Age Origins wiki, I was scrolling down and I still saw that I had the tabs from when I last played this game. Like, oh shoot, heck yeah.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know.
You're welcome. Hi, Roy. Why did I name you Roy? Yes. Hi, Liliana. I haven't talked to you.
Well, here I am. I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise.
I had that
stood
too.
in
It's
a
called
peak
me sleeping and
and
snoring.
watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in. When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
Do you hear voices? Because I hear them too sometimes. They keep telling me to let them out. I keep saying no, but they're very persistent. Yeah, but you're a mage. That's kind of normal. Ah, I see.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything? I don't know. He made this world. He could destroy it. But there is so much worth saving. You're such a pessimist.
Aha, I hit you with a logic question. Dang it! It's a good thing I'm not
Yes?
romancing Liliana. You're such a pessimist, she says to the mage who lived in a mage circle all of his life, where Templars who worked for the Chantry literally abuse mages.
Well, here I am.
Girl.
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation.
You're not a
In
Chantry
the cloister,
sister, you're a
away
bard
from the
spy and
fuss and the
assassin.
flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Yes, they tend to be self-righteous. Flashbacks to when I was trying to help a Chantry sister escape.
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
I don't want the Maker looking on me anyways, man. He's a pervert.
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the Chantry says, and the Chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Okay, I believe you. Hey, Alistair, you remember your Templar training of hunting down mages to make sure they don't get possessed by demons? Yeah,
do
you
you
have anything to talk about that?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I knew him for like 10 minutes.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen.
Can't see me.
Any of us could die.
I'm John Cena.
I shouldn't have lost it. Not when so much is riding on us. Not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
I recently read Ruri Dragon last past Sunday, and the main character, Ruri, kept apologizing about stuff that was out of her control. And her friends were like, it's fine, we'll wait for you. And she's like, I'm sorry. And her friend literally says, don't say sorry to me when you actually mean thank you. So when she met them, instead of, she was about to say sorry for having you wait, she instead said thank you instead. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Also, ow, that hurt me. I apologize a lot. Got it with the John Cena. I mean, yeah.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive.
If we could find the body.
I don't
We just
think
went
he had
back
any
there. We
family
did
to
not
speak
fight
of.
anything.
I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for their... when they fall in battle. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
I went to the tower when I was like 2.
That must have felt a lot like when I got sent to the Chantry. You mages don't even get a say in the matter.
No, no, we don't.
Thank you.
You could do magic
Really,
off to
I
the
mean it. It
mage
was good to
circle.
talk about it, at least a little.
Anytime, buddy. Minor constitution. Inspired. +3. Heck yeah. Talk to your party chat. They're not awful people. Like, when people say, oh, Dragon Age Origins is great, yes, the writing is really good, except for Sten. F that man. Hi, Shale.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew
Why
about
are
them.
you echoing?
Well done.
Thank you.
So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
Your back can never be too big. We want to see you go through doors sideways, Shale.
It must be the vertical pattern it
You
put
know
them in.
what I mean,
Did it
Chad.
know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Shale wants to be pretty. Let's make Shale pretty. Hashtag let Shale be
There's
pretty.
anything I can do?
Oh, God.
Please, please, tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
To your fight, Jeebus. That's 1 armor penetration. For Olaf, finally, a blade that's up to the challenge of one of your fine, firm cheeses. What the fudge? Wow, I only have 2 gold. That sucks. Oh, I have Wilhelm's making staff. Well, unfortunately, it's not as good as mine. But I can always give it to Morgan. Gold of Shannon Dreams. We are here for special brew. Oh, it's all stuff there, so.
Yes. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on.
Great talk,
As you
you
wish.
wall of bricks. Morgan!
What do you wish of me? If you must.
How did you become a
I was
shape-changer?
not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know? No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the Circle of Magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Flashbacks to the Salem witch trials in America. God, that sucked.
Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the Circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk. There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom.
That's fair.
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell, and thus requires a mage's talents. Indeed, you could learn the spells required, if I cared to teach you. The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess. There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as
Please
a
don't
cat,
mention cats right now.
prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
She's an animorph. Without the pesky time limit. If I remember correctly, if you're an animorph, you have 1 hour as an animal. If you go over that hour, you are stuck as that animal.
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
Maybe tied to a flagpole and tickled. That would just make you angry, I think. I want to do this, but there's no quick save chat.
Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
We're the same height, though. In fact, I'm actually taller than you with my stupid hat.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Is Flemeth really what she seems to be? I will answer this now. No.
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You can probe me anytime. It's my favorite way of annoying you.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness. Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was good thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble.
I love
There
her
are
voice
things about
actor,
human
by the
society
way.
which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Why all the touching? You know, as someone who is not super huge on physical touch, I completely understand.
To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
I guess the joke's on you then.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then.
He's
Not
not
that
even
I
here
lack
to defend
appreciation
himself,
for the
Morgan,
intent of your
man.
comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Yes, ma'am. Hey, minor magic. Morgan approves. +8. Woo! Woohoo! Roy already loves me. Hey, look at that. She's out of the orangish and into the yellowish. Dog, growl, dread howl. Overwhelm, nemesis, shred, charge, fortitude. Alrighty. Let's save. That was a lot of talking. She's so savage. She is! She is the sass master of Dragon Age Origins. Alistair does a pretty bang up job himself, but most of the time he gets thrashed by Morgan.
Indeed.
Yes.
Alright, let's hit the Soldier's Peak, the last DLC we could do that's part of this game. There's another character who is not so much as sassy, but he is definitely swarmy?
And here we are.
Oh my god, where am I?
Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
By the way, Endless, just wait until you meet the Sass Master of Dragon Age 2. Oh man. I'm just his blood.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. It came to me in my dreams. When I was a lad,
Right, I
I
don't
tried
think-
going through the tunnel by myself. Got horribly lost. But every now and again since, I've dreamt of it. Right you are. I'll follow you from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Highly likely.
Some people call this place the Lost Peak. Before King Merrick's decree, the last Grey Wardens of Ferelden lived here. I just got chills.
Are you real? Technically she's not, but... Hey, look at that, we're almost level 9. Stop, 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 stop.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice, then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I've heard an Orlesian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your prissy friend here is making me nervous, Warden. How's this even possible? The place must truly be haunted.
Mage.
Fail?
Yeah. Separates the faith from
Demon?
demons.
Thank Andraste you came, Warden.
It's not good. You have two mages who could potentially be possessed by them, man.
These things can have unusual powers.
Oh, great. Here, my regular auto attack. Go get him, Shale. Go get him, Ray. What's with this music?
Let's take care of these quickly.
Oh, there they are. Oh, God.
It's begun.
Wow, Shale. 57 points of damage. History of Sorcerer's Peak, Chapter 1.
Very well. I shall do it. Come, let us end this.
All of a sudden, I wish I stuck that cold iron rune on a weapon, because it does more 8% more damage to undead. King Kaelin Theron assumed the throne 5 years ago upon the death of his father, marrying Lord Honora MacTyr, daughter of Taryn Logain, exactly 1 month later.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men! I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
King Arlen was a tyrant?
Not much is known of King Arlen. The War of Succession that followed his death, now that was a piece of work. Lasted nearly a decade, and almost burned Denerim and the palace to the ground. Loads of history was lost, but maybe there's answers to that inside. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
Statement of Defiance. So apparently, this is an Easter egg, and I think it's actually the BioWare dev team. Captain Mello, the Black Ferret, Chair Thrower Lopez, Sir Derek of Orlai, and Jason the Longbow. Alan the Quibbler, Cartography Martyr, David the Silent, Dustin the Colorblind, Ebinger the Bovine Brethren, Farrell the Feral, Sir Graham the Untiring, and Jason Sans les Argonauts. Langley the Nefarious, Lucky Lacuda, Mad Dog Schmeddles, Matthias the Bloody, McGurk the Vile Priest, Melissa the Magical Malefactor, Almond the Stretched, and Pack Rack Dirksen. Sergeant Red Morrison, Santos the Silent Scimitar, Vitriolic Eric, oh hey, Weak Eye Santos, and Wellburn the Exhaustive Fire. Hold on. Okay, it's a striking resemblance to those of the Warden's Peak creators. One of the names, Jason Sans les Argonauts, when translated from French says, Jason without the Argonauts, a possible joke reference to the 1963 film Jason and the Argonauts, a film inspired by the tales of the American Greek hero, Jason. So, yeah, that's what that's for. Alright, chat, I got a question. So far, who is your favorite companion? We have Liliana, Shale, Morgan, Alistair, Sten, Roy.
As you say.
Taste your fear, mortal!
It is begun.
Oh boy. Demons! Shale just for being a golem. That's fair. Shale is pretty cool. Arcane Horror. Ooh, fun.
Careful! I think they've seen us!
No, really? Wow, Liliana, you're not doing so hot. Ooh. Oh yes, the kitchen. Ah. Unlimited power. Oh, there's more.
It's begun.
That was well-timed, virulent bomb.
Yes?
Lovely. Let's take care of these creatures.
There's no glory in bloodshed! Best be wary.
Badly burned. Huh.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Oh.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
Rebellion is against everything the Wardens stand for.
But Sophia must have had her reasons. The Wardens are heroes.
I feel like I probably should have
Some
bought
injustices
Alistair.
just can't be ignored. We can only hope.
Blood sacrifice. Yes, I could heal by sucking life force from an ally, but I might accidentally kill them. Alright, have a good night, Endless. Thanks for showing up. I hope you enjoyed Dragon Age Origins. Ooh, what's that?
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelatep, Obrasuth, Sifan, Nefekon.
Andraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes!
Tei, Ei, Ventosos, Victos!
Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
Fool! So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood.
Why did you
The
summon
veil is
demons?
torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
Careful! I think they've seen us! Very well. He's begun.
Woo! Level up! Yeah, you're invincible, alright.
The wardens summoned demons.
Yep.
Can't believe it. And my grandmother. She
All for it. Not only did she knew, but she was all for it.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
Let's bump up that con. Maybe, I think I should put that on. Ooh, wait, Virulent Walking Bomb. What do you think, chat? Arcane Shield, which gives me a bonus to defense, or do I do Virulent Walking Bomb, where they take continual nature damage, and if they die while the effect is still active, they explode, while infecting them with more nature damage, which potentially might make them explode as well. I find it does nature damage, but this is under spirit. Because increase of defense is pretty nice. Sounds more impressive. Explosions it is. We have 202 HP. Winter's Breath. Dragon Bone. Oh man, I can't use this yet.
careful! I think they've seen us! Shall we die?
Just me.
Good, another down!
Frost. Raspberry jam.
Step no further, Warden. This one would speak with you.
Nothing you could say would interest me. Attack.
This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
So,
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
Levi, I'm sorry, your grandma's possessed.
That, or she's really let herself go. My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that
Wow,
is.
okay, buddy.
What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
I don't know, last time I listened to a demon that decided to forgo the contract and possess a child. So, patience, running a little thin.
This one has tasted her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places. But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
Alright, I'm looking at something, chat. Okay.
You can't be serious. There's nothing left of Commander Dryden. She's possessed.
Your fledgling should mind its place. Meek, subservient, quiet. This one will answer your question. The soldier's peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the old mage tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons, no more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
God, there's so much, chat.
The magics, all moving things, the very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away.
Probably for the best.
This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken. Yes.
I need money.
Your kind likes gold, yes? This one knows of all hidden places. If you help, this knowledge is yours. You get your gold and nothing else, whelp of the Wardens. The levy gets no questions, no answers.
I wouldn't have you deal with her or it on my account.
You know what? Nah, I don't want to deal with this. I'm okay if you kill her, man. Well, I'll have to break a tower then.
You only must destroy. For your purpose, there is nothing more you need. Good, good. Nothing must live. Gnash stone with teeth if you can.
Can't do that.
Insufficient skill. Gosh darn it.
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
I didn't know you could cry. Will we be right next to your stain?
I think not. I am made of pure rock, skin to core. At best, I can become a pile of dust, but a smear I will definitely not leave behind. That's for softer, squishier things like itself and its friends. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
I love Shale. Shale is Bruce Wayne as fuck. No! Man.
Lovely. Let's take care of these quickly.
All right. Door didn't load in.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
Chug chug! Oh, God. I'm okay. Access to new abilities. Woo! Let's see what these new abilities are. Power of Blood. Here we go. Self-inflicted wound lets the mage draw for the power of tainted blood, rapidly regenerating a significant amount of mana, but taking a small hit to health. Your zone tainted blood becomes a weapon, sapping the caster's health slightly, but inflicting spirit damage on the target. Darkspawn targets suffer additional damage for a short period.
Yes.
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration.
You're alive? Flips the table.
Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance? Only just. I have only a short time left.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker. He may look frail, but don't trust him.
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my research, not any god. Enough. Why are you here? What is your intent? To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
How are you alive?
The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far.
People, oh man, the Chantry really just don't like mages. And I'm like, you know, some of it is earned. This is one of them.
What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more. He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on. Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tyrn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory. Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped. Of course, to nudge people to keep our secrets safe. Sophia should have let me nudge harder. Her scruples were her undoing. Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. Ah, I was so close. She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under Wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter.
Yeah, hey, you do remember how that ended, right?
Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile.
I don't know, what did Corypheus from the Third Cave say? No, we've actually been there. Yeah.
And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you swallow a great deal for small comfort.
You're not wrong with that one.
And who draws this line of what is safe, proper, or moral? The Chantry? Corrupt, mundane, pathetic little men? You? Embrace the core tenet of the Wardens, any means necessary to win. My only regret is that it failed, and that I never had a chance to make Ireland pay. Yes?
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. And you are a Dryden. The Cosmos has a sense of humor. He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance. Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to
What
the
is
fight.
with the musical cue?
But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
I'm sorry, Levy.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the Darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power. The Wardens use it merely to sense Darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more. Hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful. You've already read my research. But in time, with the proper materials, I could learn so much more.
I don't know. Should I let him keep doing this? Can you stop with the violins?
I have done what I must. But let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit. So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with. We must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
Cool.
What now? What's next?
So that happened. I've only explored 13% of the world. Wow. Ow. Ow.
He lives! You were supposed to kill him!
Sophia, is this a trap? Commendable. Sophia, you believed the Warden's lies? It seems I'm not the only one ravaged by...
At this point, I kind of trust the Virtus over the demon.
To bring you here, in the open.
I'm finished hiding. After these long, bitter years, let it be over, once and for all.
This one will give you the end you crave.
Warden, together we will crush her.
I shall do it. Tis begun.
Quick!
Sorry, Livy.
To the main hall. With so few of
I
the
messed
minions
up
to
with the
protect
child.
demon was no challenge for us. But we must
I'm
act
not messing up
quickly.
this
The real
time.
challenge lies ahead. The veil must be closed.
Hey, isn't that what Solus is doing right now in DATV, as it's now called? Yes, it is. He's destroyed the veil to bring the Fade into freaking real life. Thanks, Solus!
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin. First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
Demons, kill them all! Ah, boom, boom. Levi, I'm just happy to be here.
Very well. Let us be on our way.
That was great.
Shall we done?
Ah, there's the Desire Demon chat. For you caravan. Hot, sexy demon lady. And my game froze. Oh no. Oh no, my entire system froze. I think autosave did it. I'm gonna have to restart my system. Oh no! Wow, to what? The fact that my system froze or the Desire Demon or both? That's the 360. You have been with me since high school. Please don't get a red ring of death. Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning. I bought that game another time. I would say sorry, but that was out of my control. My entire system froze. God, how long does it take for me to get to the main menu? Why did it say I came to the Circle of Magi? That's not it. Time me to freeze. I mean, I couldn't really see the Desire Demon, but yeah. Enemies drawn to heavier armor. Huh. Dang it, this means I have to go through all that again.
It has begun.
Day 32. The subject is not... Day 8, day 9, but there...
Kev.
Sir, why are you here? What is your intent? To what questions, I wonder? Ah, the Chantry as my body what you... Sophia's corpse may. He ruled. We... But the toll of years has... So, instead, the King's Guard...
I am fast forwarding
Sophia should have
through the
let me nudge
dialogue.
harder. Perhaps for that, but with... And who? Kara? You? Embrace the core tenet of the Wardens, any means. Oh, a chance to rediscover Chantry lies told to subject. And how do you know they are right? My only regret is that it failed. Yes?
What do you...
The boy. And you. He was but a boy. In dreams, I gave him the keys. He we fought. A proof.
I had hoped.
Blood, but the Darkspawn, the Wardens. This knowledge could not only save soldiers. I have. Let me. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit. So, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are. We must go there.
All right. Sure.
Impossible.
Sophia, you, is this a commendable? It's this what? Quick! We must act. The veil must be closed. I will unwrap. Wait, I will.
I shall do it.
You should try one time.
There we go. Listen, I'm not saying that I like the Desire Demons for a specific reason, but I'm saying I like the Desire Demons for a specific reason. This music is so loud.
It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. I said I'd submit to judgment. And so I shall. Can I be left to experiment in peace? With what time I have left, I will do this. It may take months or years for my research to reach fruition. When it does, I will send for you. Thank you for this, Warden.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again.
Minus the crazy old
that
man
old
up in
geezer of
the,
Vernus deserves the gallows, if you ask me, but people will do queer things to survive. But if he does the proper research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good.
Right?
But there was no proof to redeem my family.
Sorry, man. Try the future instead. Your grandmother, I'm not sure about, but you're a good man.
Well, thanks, Warden. For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again. You know I'm no good in a fight, but I'm a fair trader if I do say so myself. My cousins have been looking for a safe place to store trade goods, and the Peak will do nicely. Whatever the Drydens have to offer are yours, for a sizable discount.
I will miss this place. It was infested with spirits and undead, but it had no birds. Not a single one of those malicious,
God, you're moving, but your
spiteful little
crystals
demons.
aren't. Sweet. We got ourselves a base, guys. We will most likely never use. I might pop in every now and then. Oh, I need to pick that up then. There's a couple of things that I still need to pick up in Lothering, it seems. So I guess we'll be heading back there. If we go to any of the big city areas, well, the big areas on the map, like Redcliffe Chat, that will progress the story, and we won't be able to go back to Lothering. So we need to make sure that we get everything in Lothering as we can. First and foremost. So, kind of a spoiler, but not super huge on it. So chat, the protagonists of Dragon Age 2, they're from Lothering. They're from this tiny little town.
Did you see the new...
Oh, there's actually a quest here?
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell. You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Thorn of the Dead Gods. Sailor's Crossbow. Lightning Rod. Significantly worse than what I currently have. Oh, hey, we have paint for Roy. Hey, Flask. Hello. Gifts we're looking for. Okay, so shiny gold ring is a generic GIF.
As if we needed more fighting. You're here about food. Take. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board, but I don't suppose you know anything about. Yes, I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else. I figured if I kept, I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Thanks. I might have some ingredient. Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Splendid! Yeah, enough gold to cover any...
Well, okay then. So I guess that these guys basically teach you how to do herbalism, poison making, and trap making.
Got a cousin in the Templars. Says the mage is in the tower out on that.
Come again?
Tell me something I do not know.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier, better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes. With gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. 'Tis most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front, we must put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I promise. We'll get some shoes too. Shoes. We could go shopping together.
So that dress that Liliana just described is basically what Morgan is wearing at the ball in Inquisition. She says her son picked it out for her. Liliana's like, he has good taste in. But yeah, that's basically the same dress that she is wearing in Inquisition when we meet her. My god, Evie, you're spoiling it. I already streamed Inquisition. I'm just doing it again. Because I am like so hyped for Dragon Age Veilguard.
No, I don't think so.
God dang it. Might have to live without it then. Nah, that's fine.
speak if it must.
Can I steal?
As you like.
I can. It's a chest at the chantry? I'm not seeing it. All I see is the cabinet. Oh, it's over here.
What now?
Fantastic. We got the thing.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Interesting. A fine gift.
Heck
You have
yeah.
my thanks.
Alright. Pretty sure, minus that one in place, we are good to go? Unless I can figure out what's inside that freaking thing. Oh. Who's Sir Bryant? Here we are.
Yes? Who might you be? I see. I am Sir Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case. I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need. Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Aha!
The task is finished.
Ancient elfin boots.
What is it?
.22 strength. Wow. Alright. Now we are 100% done with Lothering.
So I am led to understand that the sister is a follower of this Maker.
Am I the sister? Oh, that's so cute. It's like you're my big brother. Or sister. Or whatever.
I am a creature of stone. I rather doubt that we would be related in any shape or form.
Oh, I didn't mean literally. Don't you think that people can be related in spirit?
I notice that humans tend to believe in a great number of things that are not true, even when there is evidence to the contrary.
Believing in things when there is no proof. I am gullible now.
I figured we are no longer sisters in spirit.
You know what? I'm enjoying Leliana being in the party. Aha, there we go. Party storage chest. Yay! Awesome. Best thing about this Soldier's Peak DLC is this.
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also,
oh, I
got
know
some
a
goods
finer
stored
smith
here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else. I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions, even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged, it gave us strength to make something of ourselves. King Arland sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages. But in spite of it all, I think she was a hero. Certainly.
No weapons. No armor. Those have accessories.
You? You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
Axe. Ooh, silverite. Right, I need to go loot Sophia's body. I hope it's still there. Well, I can't get into the keep, guys. Sophia's armor is gone. Profound sadness. I'm actually really sad about that because it's actually some pretty cool looking armor. Alright. Go to the party camp for a bit. I have a question for you, chat. Where do we want to go first?
Very well.
Hang on. We could go to Dinnerum to visit the city. We could go to the Brazilian outskirts to deal with the Dalish elves. We could go to Lake Calenhead docks to deal with the Circle Tower to get the mages on our side. We could go to Redcliffe to go talk to Arl Eamon. Or we could go to Frostback Mountains to go to Orzammar. I'm not going to lie, they all suck. It is a pain in the rear to do them. I don't want to do any of them, but I'm here for it, so let's go. Also, all DLCs are done.
Yes? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Kiss her? It's a little forward. We haven't even started dating.
Discuss away.
When did this happen?
So, full of questions, are you? Yes? At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and
Dalish?
flew with the
Oh,
birds.
God.
If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. For a time, but one can only remain a child for so
I
long.
picked this. Me.
I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk.
So
from
apparently
afar.
I have now
I
entered
happened
the
upon a
romance with
noblewoman
Morgan, and I
by
don't
her
know
carriage,
how that happened, but I
adorned
did.
in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must
Alright,
be.
well, you
I
did.
snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. She was not.
No.
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality. Yes? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
I kiss you.
What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely.
Do you object? I will ask consent first.
Not unless you stop.
Okay. Might get tickled. I do have a beard and mustache. Yay! We did it! We somehow became romantically involved with Morgan. I don't know how, but I did it. Morgan approves, +4. Alright, to the elves. Well, one condition though, chat. Can I go to dinner room first?
Indeed.
Yes.
Sure. Yay. Oh, snap. It's Tigrin.
You have coin, stranger? Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Skeleton sundry. Restrictions. Me. One point spent on a skill, but is rendered useless. Ooh. I can't afford that. Yet. I'm actually really close to be able to afford it now. I have not used any of these bombs. Sure. Level up. Got 1 skill point. Oh, 1 attribute point and 1 skill point. Oh, that's sick. Con, please. Expert coercion? Third tier weapon talents. More coercion. Oh, we're halfway to 10. Put this in perspective. Apparently I beat this game at level 29? If I say it's a short game, it's just that all the stuff that you have to do is just a colossal pain in the butt. Like, Dinner Market District. Like, you could bash DA2 all you want, but man, it was a lot more efficient. Here.
I bought a confection. It got stuck in my head. Made it hard to come out, but it was very tasty for a few days.
Dwarven
Here it is!
crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
What up,
You won't
Steve?
find better.
Behold, Steve Bloom, everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
You can really
We sell
tell.
only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
It's great. Me and my older sibling Glitch, we always would just go like, Dwarven Crafts, straight from Orzammar. Because he would just yell that every single time we pass him. Fun fact, in the Dwarven Noble origin, he is actually your retainer. But after the events of the Noble origin, he is expelled from Orzammar along with you. But it's great because you could actually have sex with him.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
And, so he's actually doing pretty well for himself. Well, I got kicked out of Orzammar, but, you know, he's doing well.
Sorry.
Key required. Fade to apprentice. Zell. Is this? Yes! It's these two! These two are great. Heron and Wade.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you?
There's one tall dwarf. Tell me about Wade.
You're obviously not from around here. Wade is possibly the most brilliant armorsmith in all of Ferelden.
That's not true, Heron. The dwarves of Orzammar make the finest armors around.
These piles of rust droppings you forced me to make are worthless compared to their work. You never let me have the time, the materials to make something
I love
special.
these two.
Customers expect their armor in a timely fashion, not years late like the last time. That happened once, just once, and you never let it drop.
Who's in charge
I
here?
am. Wade owns the Emporium, but without expert assistance and, well, prodding, let's just say the Emporium has improved substantially with our partnership. But I do miss the good old days. I could really take my time to make quality. Oh, by all means, you can return to them. And to the gruel you used to fancy. No, no. Sorry, Hirin. Certainly.
Yep, these guys make armor and only armor. But their personalities are just amazing.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Love letter?
Just like you wanted.
Hirin, the bloody customers are bothering me again. What do I pay you for, anyhow?
Sorry. Wade is a genius. Truly, you will be astonished by his work. But he doesn't deal with customers. If you need anything, please ask me.
And tell him I don't want anyone looking over my shoulders either. I'm thinking, blast it all.
Truly sorry, sire.
How many other falls can the Swamp Witch become?
Several.
Can it become a golem?
Seeking companionship, are you?
If it could become a golem, I simply wonder why it would not stay that way. It is a superior form.
No, I
Kevin,
cannot
I feel like
become a
you
god.
would love
I
Shale
can learn
so
to become
much.
animals, and each form
So
must
here
be
you go.
learned anew.
And how does it learn a form? Does it read about it somewhere?
Tis not a talent one can read from books. You must copy a creature's soul.
I do not understand.
Nor should you. Rock is unchanging. Allow it to stay that way.
It shall be done.
But, yep, welcome to Denerim. Capital of Ferelden.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands.
The deep dark before
lot.
dawn's first light seems eternal.
Without provocation to the least of it.
Do you miss the life you once had, Shell? Centuries of memories you have lost.
Does it miss being within its powers?
Do I? Well, no. I don't remember that far back.
It
That's
is
a
no
question.
different. Memory stretches only so far.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
I recognize you from Ostagar. And trust his blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice.
I'm sorry about the bed
killed my
being
friend.
interrupted.
And good King Kalen. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Sweet. Hi. Me? Grey Warden? You must be mistaken. I am not an intimidating person.
Pardon me, sir. You must think I'm a fool. You really do look like... too much ale. Yes, too much. Excuse me.
Yep. Nod Noble Tavern.
Do you think they sell silk ribbons in that store? I've been meaning to split up my boots for the longest time.
The TV's home. Where the fudge do I go? Oh. I see it now.
dwarven craft.
Think again.
Orzammar. Won't fight better.
Really? Thanks, Steve Bloom. Alienage, Pearl, Ardle, Dinnerum's estate, Royal Palace, Fort Drakon. Alright, Brazilian outskirts, here we go. Honk if you demand satisfaction. Honk, I guess? I don't know. You know, I'd rather have Old Tegrin over combat. I won't lie.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Perfect, but looking for him.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours? Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
I just walk in, T-posing, arms outstretched. It's like my hands are not to myself. What you gonna do about it? Nothing, for I have asserting dominance. Ha ha! Solus?
I see we have guests.
Lovely. It's a whole colony.
Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little
Nah,
patience
it's just
and
a
less
bald
time
dude.
to spend on outsiders today.
I understand. But this one claims to have important business with our people.
Slams down the treaties. Guess what, bucko? I need you.
What business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see. You might have simply said so to begin with. Masirinus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zaprian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Evie. Pleasure to meet you.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might
Evie,
be your mission?
I'm such a nice guy in these games.
Have you
Proceeds
come
to
to
let a
spread
diva
news of the
possess a
Blight?
child.
I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south.
Don't talk about that.
The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
There are actual werewolves?
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters. The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
Flemeth tells tales of such a time. Packs of possessed wolves, akin to abominations roaming the land. It was a terrible
Show your
age,
blocky
now
Morgan.
long past.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brazilian forests are proof of this. They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before. I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought. The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan. There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect, but it's the only hope we have left. I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck. Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use. Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily. Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest. There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it. It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten. No. The ones from this forest, however, do. You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
Sorry, I was reading something.
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish. Go on, then. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
That's a side quest. Ah, yes, the Dalish tattoos, which are slave markings, according to Solus.
I thought the Dalish would be much harder to find. Do you think this can let us find them?
Finn Harel, the Dread Wolf. Speaking of Solus.
What's next?
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlan. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger.
Sir, that is not how you use a hammer.
Yes, yes. The Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. I notice you've already found the chest I placed it in. Feel free to sort through and take whatever you found there, if you've not done so already.
Oops.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
It's a Morgan item.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Fine.
Hmm?
You know what, chat? I'm getting super tired, so I'm going to call it here for tonight. I know it's 16 minutes early, but like I said, I'm feeling it. I am indeed feeling it. So, for the easy people, thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if not, that's okay. Follow me on Twitch at Ebia7 and Twitter at Ebia Gaming for more streams.